Everyone, it's 40k time today. So, we've got a bit of a narrative going on between two Space Marine chapters. One is mine, the Aurora Legion, second founding of the Ultramarines, facing off against the Rift Talons, who've been excommunicated by Gulliman himself, and in revenge for being excommunicated, they are trying to take out Inquisitor Greyfax, who is the one who revealed to Gulliman what the Rift Talons did at the massacre at Hive Bastion. Yo, we're back. Joe's here. How warm's it?
A million degrees.
It's 200 million degrees. Now I know what you're thinking, why are you wearing your hat if it's 2 million degrees? Well, I haven't done my hair, alright? So that's why. So, today's game we've got my Space Marines against Joe's Chaos Space Marines. What we've tried to do is we've tried to cook up a little bit of a narrative going on, like why they've become renegades, and the story with Inquisitor Greyfax, my chapter, and the Ultramarines, things like that. So we've got Joe's, you've got your Rift Talons, yeah?
I've dusted them off.
And what we decided to do, so Joe in this game is going to use like sort of more of a renegade style army, so it's going to be so you're using like your chaos bit, you're not using your very chaosy things, are you?
No Mortal Fiends, no Venom Crawlers, no Demon Prince. Very much as much heretic Astartes and cultists as I can.
Yeah, so he's got like a Vindicator Rhino, and then he's got like a corrupted Redemptor Dreadnought and stuff. And then what we're going to do, depending on how things happen, how this game goes, will depend on what happens in our next game, where Joe's going to bring along his stuff's going to start like transcending, and you're going to get Chaos Space Marines who are possessed and things like that in the next game. So first of all, we're going to see if the mass Space Marines can rescue Inquisitor Greyfax before the Rift Talons get to her and get revenge. Exactly. This is my Space Marine army. These are the Aurora Legion, who fought during the Indomitus Crusade alongside the Rift Talons. Now, the army rule for Space Marines is the Oath of Moment, and I found my Oath of Moment marker. So when in the start of my turn, I'll put that Oath of Moment marker next to one of Joe's units, and I get to reroll hits against it for the rest of the turn. We're shooting in combat. And the detachment I've chose is the Gladius Strike Force, because if you saw the last battle with my Space Marines, I explained because of the Ultramarines' second founding, I like to see that as the army being very tactically flexible, the different companies using different detachments, and my captain, who I'll speak about in a second, he is the most, he's the biggest follower of the Codex Astartes, so he will switch the most between the different detachments. So the Gladius Task Force is the one where you get to pick 3 different benefits for your army over the game. So there's 5 turns, but there's 3 benefits you can pick: Devastator Doctrine, Assault Doctrine, and Tactical Doctrine. They give your army different benefits, and stratagems work with them, and some enhancements work alongside them as well. So that's my army. I'll now go over my captain and my units. This is my Space Marine captain of the second company. This is Marcus Quintar. Now, he was commendated by Gulliman after the massacre at Hive Bastion and was gifted the mastercrafted bolt rifle Lament. Now, because he's a Space Marine captain, he gets to do the new version of the command point thing, where you reduce the cost of a command of a stratagem by 1, and he's going to be leading 10 intercessors with bolt rifles and a grenade launcher, and then the sergeant's got a power sword. So they've got the sticky objectives. He'll grant them the ability to use stratagems at -1 cost. He's also got his finest hour, where he can boost his attacks for a turn if he needs to chop off any evil Chaos Space Marines heads. And he's got the enhancement of Fire Discipline. Fire Discipline gives him and his unit gives them sustained hits 1, and if you're in a Devastator Doctrine, you score critical hits on a 5 or a 6. That's what they've got. So I thought it'd be quite cool. Normally people pair Fire Discipline with like the biggest, sweatiest, cheesiest unit you could take, but I just thought, you know what, I'll have a Space Marine captain leading some intercessors with bolt rifles and make them more effective. I thought that'd be quite cool to run in a game. The second smaller unit of intercessors, I've tried to take all of my second company units in this game. So the second company have got the gold trim, whereas in the last game, if you saw with Captain Valius, their third company, so they have red trim on their shoulder pads. So yeah, that's 15 intercessors, and then the thing that's going to be making Joe sweat, well, sweat more than we are already because it is absolutely boiling today. This is a repulsor executioner and with a laser destroyer. Now, because it's a executioner tank, it gets to reroll hits against any target that is below half strength to really stick the nail in the coffin. It's an absolute beast. It's covered in guns, it has 1 million shots, and then that laser destroyer is terrifying. My second character in my army is a lieutenant. So I've got, for my army, I've painted up 2 lieutenants for every captain for each company that I've done. So this is that limited edition model where he's got the half helmet, he looks absolutely fantastic, he's got mastercrafted bolt rifle. And then because in the new edition he can have a power sword, so I went and got the Black Templar sword that you could mount to the vehicles, and I mounted it to his back. The camera will focus on him properly. So he's got a power sword mounted on his back, and because he's got lethal hits and fallback and all that sort of stuff, he's cool to lead Hellblasters. So they've got their plasma rifles, and if they die on a 3+, they'll shoot you again with their guns because they're a bit mental. These are my chunky boys. So I've got a unit of 3 aggressors with Flamestorm gauntlets. So they've got twin-linked power fists, and then they've got twin-linked flamers. And if they shoot the closest unit to them, they get +1 AP on their weapons. And they just look awesome, I love them. And then behind there we've got another unit that I love. I know everyone else hates them, but I love them. Centurions, these ones are Devastator Centurions. So these have got Decimator protocols. If they shoot a unit, they get rerolled 1s to hit. If they shoot a unit that is on an objective marker, they get to reroll all hits, and they are armed with heavy bolters and nipple cannons. Now, like I said, like to try and keep things tactically flexible, so we've got some 4 boss units as well. So we've got Reavers, don't laugh, I'm bringing Reavers. I'm just going to say they've got grav shoots for this game, just otherwise they're going to do absolutely nothing in the game. So they've got grav shoots, so they can deep strike. They've got combat knives and pistols. They'll turn up, do nothing and die, but I like the masks. And then I've got a unit of infiltrators, so funnily enough they can infiltrate. They've got the Helix Gauntlet, which does something, can't remember what it does, something to help them heal. They can play smoke to make them harder to shoot. And they've got the really cool ability to make units have to deep strike 12 inches away from them instead of 9. Last but not least, we've got a Redemptor Dreadnought, armed with a Macro Plasma, a Mini Onslaught, Storm Bolters, and an Icarus Pod. He also has -1 to damage, and they're just absolutely fantastic units. Okay, this is 1500 points of Joe's Chaos Space Marines. So, Joe, what are these Chaos Space Marines? Who are they?
These are the Rift Talons. Okay. Me and my son named them quite a while ago. Yeah. And they're part of the Red Corsairs.
Yep.
Basically look identical to the Red Corsairs, but they're not the Rift Talons.
Yeah. Well, anyone who becomes Renegade basically sort of, they're pretty much going to end up a Red Corsair, mate. So yeah, sweet. So what is the army rule for Chaos Space Marines, the Dark Packs, I mean?
The Dark Pacts?
Yeah.
So basically I roll a Dark Pact, which is 2 dice against the leadership.
Yeah.
And I can choose between lethal and sustained hits.
Yeah.
I've got to beat me leadership with the 2 dice. If I fail, I can take D3 mortal wounds.
Yes.
Or I think the vehicle is 3 mortal wounds.
No, it's always D3, mate. The only change now is that you take the mortal wounds before you get the benefit, so like you're less likely to do it on injured units, otherwise you'll just die before you do anything. And then, which detachment have you picked, mate?
I chose Renegade Raiders.
Oh yes.
So, which basically just allows all my weapons to have assault keyword, so I can advance and still shoot, and I get an extra -AP on attacks against enemies on objectives.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Right, mate, so we'll go over your characters and your units now. Okay, this is Joe's Warlord. So who's this, Joe?
This is Renegade Captain Thrax. That's what we've named him so far.
Yes, and now Joe is wanting to have a title for Thrax, whether it's based off or something that happens in this game, perhaps. So if you have any ideas for a title for Thrax, drop it in the comments because he's looking for a badass title.
We'll use it in the next game.
We'll use it in the next game. We'll use it in the next game. So, rules-wise, what is he, mate?
He's just a Chaos Lord, Terminator Lord, sorry.
Yeah.
And he's basically run them with a power fist.
Yeah.
Probably bolter.
Does he have any enhancements?
He does. He's got one called the Dread Reaver, which is if his unit is wholly within 12 inches of the enemy deployment, he gets to reroll his hits and wounds. So I thought that'd be fitting with Kirby's, because I'm going to probably deep strike them in close quarters, and I'll probably get them within 12 inch.
Easy, yeah, easy. Right, sound. And I take it he's going to be leading 10 Terminators.
5
sorry,
Terminators.
5 Terminators.
5
yeah.
Terminators.
Sweet. And their rule is basically if you do a Dark Pact, you get reroll hits. Yeah, which is absolutely brutal. There's a purple fella in your army. Who's this, Joe?
This is a Vastorian, the Pianist Blade of the Flawless Horse.
Okay.
So basically, Huron Blackheart has sent him to give Thrax a hand dealing with this Space Marine scum today.
Right, sound.
So it was just a kit bash I did a while ago, and I just thought it'd be fun to bring him.
Yeah,
never used him in a game.
He looks sick.
So
Yeah, you'll have to bear with us today, guys. It's so hot, and my phone is actually uploading another battle report. It's basically burning my hands to hold, and it won't let me use the flash. So Joe is holding the light for us so we can see the models. So basically, Vastorian is a Chaos Lord, and he's got a Demon Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah.
Data sheet I'm playing.
Oh, and you've given him that sweaty enhancement as well, haven't you?
Have I? So it's the I can't even say it. Mark of the Hound.
Yes.
That basically gives the unit 16 scouts.
You know what it is though, right? Mark of the Hound, and you're saying that Huron sent him. It makes sense that he has the Mark of the Hound, doesn't it? So he's got the Mark of the Hound, and that gives you Scout, and then apparently that applies to transports. So you've got him in a unit of Chosen, yeah?
Oh, that's right, aye.
Yeah, and then those Chosen are going to be in a Rhino, yeah?
Aye.
Yeah.
That's right, mate, aye.
Yeah.
Which one? That's just pattern out.
Beautiful. Look at them lights. Look at them lights. He did them last night when he got here. Yeah, so that unit of Chosen with all their special abilities combined with Chaos Lord Holly's abilities, and then you can scout them at the start of the turn. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy combo.
Essentially, I'll get a first turn charge if I wanted to take a risk. Whether I do it or not, I don't know.
See what happens there. Next character and unit.
We've got a Master of Executions leading a 10-man squad of Legionnaires.
Yes. So his ability is gives him and his unit get +1 to hit against a unit that's wounded, and then you reroll everything if they are below half strength. Yeah. Does he have any enhancements?
He does actually, aye. Sorry, I think it's called the Tyrant's Leash.
Okay.
That's right, aye. And that allows us to reroll advanced rolls, and if I wanted to, I could fall back and shoot.
All right, sweet.
I thought it might be.
And then obviously you're going to combine that with the Legionnaire's abilities of rerolling wounds.
Wounds, aye.
Yeah, yes. So, and they're all kitted for combat, are they? Pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, every single one. I've got the 2 heavy weapons and chainsaws and bowlers, basically.
Yeah, sweet.
All melee.
Right, awesome. All the characters today, Joe, haven't you?
That's right, aye.
So this is, what, is that 10 Traitor Guard plus an Enforcer with an Ogrin?
That's right, aye.
Right, sweet. But no enhancements?
No enhancement on these guys, nah.
Right, sweet. That Ogrin looks absolutely sick. What an awesome model. Yeah. It gives them a few benefits. You get free Overwatch and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sweet. And then to make up the points, we've got another unit of Traitor Guardsmen. But this makes sense with the whole like idea of like you're a freshly turned traitor renegade army that you've still got guardsmen with you that have also turned with you. So
also as well, not many people are using them, and I like the idea of using them because I think the models are absolutely sick.
The models are awesome for the kit is amazing. Don't get me started on like how good the Traitor Guard kit is compared to how rubbish the Cultist kit is. Now, the weather is not the only reason I'm sweating today. Joe's brought a Chaos Vindicator. And then, is that a Warpsmith, mate?
That's a Warpsmith, aye.
Yeah.
Just for the points, and why not? You can take the Vindicator for a walk and give him an extra +1 to hit and heal some wounds while he's at it.
Yeah. No enhancements here.
He's got no enhancements.
Yeah, you've maxed out, haven't you? Yeah.
That's maxed out, aye.
Yeah, sweet. Oh my god, Chaos Vindicators are so terrifying. But yeah, that looks awesome. And then tell you what, while we're filming, we'll go to the last unit.
Aye.
So we've got, now, this is one we're going to have to explain away, isn't it? So because Joe's army is a freshly turned renegade army, you've still got a Redemptor Dreadnought. It's, you know, just about running chain together, but you can't have Redemptor Dreadnoughts in Chaos Space Marines. So this is what, Joe?
It's a War Dog Huntsman, that's what you call them. It's an allied unit I've brought it here.
Yeah.
Because we can't even have Leviathan Dreads, can we?
Well, we were struggling to find any rules for this, so we just thought, right, it's easier. It's on the same size base, pretty much the same size. We'll just have it as an allied War Dog, as in a Chaos Knight. So basically, it's a Chaos Knight. The stat line's almost exactly the same. So it's going to use the rules for a Chaos Knight in this game to represent this, you know, still barely functioning Redemptor Dreadnought. Okay, so I'll go over the mission that we're playing and the deployment and all that funky jazz. So we're using this new deployment zone called Tipping Point, which isn't a TV show or a game show. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with that game show. So you've got these weird like deployments where one side's out further than the other. And then we thought it made sense for like the little narrative that we've done with Inquisitor Greyfax's shuttle being shot down. So we've set that up, and then to go along with the narrative idea that basically a bombardment from the Rift Talons has shot down Inquisitor Greyfax's shuttle, we've got Fog of War. So because of all the smoke from the bombardment that's hit along the centre of the battlefield, Fog of War basically means you can't use core stratagems, but everybody has the benefit of cover because there's so much smoke and fire. And then again, to go with the sort of setting up the mission with the idea of the narrative, we're playing Supply Drop, which is where the objectives in No Man's Land disappear as the game goes on, but then the ones that are left more. So basically we've made it so the one where Inquisitor Greyfax, so she might very well be stood up, but if you imagine she's like basically barely alive, so only by the grace of the Emperor and her artificer armour is keeping her alive, so she's slumped up against the shuttle, barely alive, kept alive by her power armour. So that objective will stay, so that's going to be turn 5 objective, that'll be worth 15 points. And then you've got an objective next to the cockpit, you see my infiltrators have infiltrated too, securing, that'll disappear turn 4, and over next to this ruin near the Rift Talons, that disappears to start turn 5. So that's the mission and where the objectives are. You've got home field objectives as well. As for my Aurora chapter, Aurora Legion should I say, got 5 intercessors securing the home field objective, then we've got 10 intercessors led by Marcus, and then we've got 3 aggressors next to them. We've got inside the Executioner, we've got 5 Hellblasters and the Lieutenant, because it's got transport capacity of 6, so it can do that. Got 3 Devastator Centurions behind the ruin. We've got my Redemptor Dreadnought behind this ruin, and then infiltrating, securing the crashed cockpit are the infiltrators. We've got a lot of ruins on the board, and then we've got containers acting as line of sight blocking. Most of my ruins have got footprints, even if you can't see through them unless you enter them. So, Joe, mate, what's happening with your deployment, mate?
I have been quite aggressive. I've basically, over here, I've got me Chosen in here with Chaos Lord, Vindicator's part right next to him with a Wolfsmith, and the War Dog / Chaos Redemptor is just hiding from that Executioner. And then I've got my Cultists spread out on the home objective.
Yep.
And then over the other side,
yep,
more Traitor Guardsmen and my 10 Legionnaires, so my Master Executioner.
Yep.
Executioner, sorry.
Yes.
I just thought I'd be quite aggressive and try and get on the objectives.
Who have you got in strategic reserve?
I've got Thrax with these 5 Terminators.
Yes, and I have got 5 Reavers to drop down and get laughed at. So, Joe, mate, do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Okay.
Second.
Well, then I want to go second. You are going second, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
How do you feel about that?
That's good. That's what I want.
Okay, Space Marines turn 1. First card, well, I've got my 1 CP. First card I drew was Cull the Horde. That could only be used against Horde armies. It's either a unit with 20 models or a unit that starts with 25 wounds. I'm not even sure which units can start with 25 wounds, to be perfectly honest with you. But, like infantry units. So, if you can't do it, you just draw another card and get rid of that one. So I drew a new card, Extend Battle Lines. That one's good because I was already doing it because my infiltrators infiltrated that cockpit. And then I drew Assassination, which is basically just going to be CP for me at the end of the turn because I can't see me killing any, assassinating any characters this turn. So now we'll go over what I've done. So, first of all, go over a moment. So Joe scout moved his Rhino forward behind this generator. I stuck over a moment on it. My executioners moved forward so it can get a line of sight through the middle of those two ruins, and hopefully it'll laser destroy that Rhino. These intercessors are spread out to stop Terminators from getting my tank. The heavy Centurions have moved forward into the ruin. I think a couple of them can see the Rhino perhaps. Dreadnought has moved up to support the infiltrators and hop to the other side of the cockpit. Still in range over the objectives, so getting my secondary, but he can heroically intervene possibly if they get charged. Greyfax is not looking well. And then we got over this side of the board. I did not go into any doctrines either for the Gladius task force, because I remember I was going to go Devastate to get assault, but then I remembered that bolt rifles already have assault. So Captain Marcus has moved forward with his intercessors. They've advanced, and basically they've advanced. They can't do now. So it's just a bit of shoot. We've got some bolt rifles over at the Legionnaires, and then we're going to have a tank try to wreck the Rhino. So shooting phase for the Space Marines. First up, Executioner against the Rhino. Joe, you popping smoke, mate?
I am, yes.
Okay, so my Laser Destroyer will hit on a 4+, but with rerolls because of Oath of Moment. Unfortunately, Joe, I hit it twice.
Nice.
And it is strength 16. Might even be strength 18, you know. I have to check. I might have to check. I don't have to check. So that is a lot of AP.
Straight through, isn't it?
No, you got cover.
Oh, right, 6s. Oh, sorry. 2 1s.
Double 1.
Great.
That is 7 + 8.
Does it
15 damage.
No.
It doesn't explode. If only I had like special effects. Roll for the occupants. You take immortal wounds on a chosen. They've got 3 wounds each to laugh it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Joe has got his chosen out to put them on the other side of that plasma generator with the injured one. It's just so my Centurions can't see them. So the Centurions can't see them, but the Redemptor can. So it was basically rocking a hard place, really. Yeah. So next up, the Redemptor is going to fire into the Chosen. So start off with its macro plasma, which I'll obviously overcharge because I'm a nutter. two shots. Oh no, don't roll 4 ones in a row. Phew. Oh, its plasma cannon completely whiffed. Breaker's doing at the floor. Next up, it's going to do its mini onslaught underneath its left arm. It's a wound, it's got devastating wounds. So it's just 1 armour save, mate. No AP.
No AP.
3+.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, injure that already injured Chosen. He's down to 1 wound. Joe, what's happening here? What are you doing?
Richie forgot to mention to me that these corn dice are cursed. Let's do a tester for everyone to see, because so imagine I hit on 3s. Ready? Not going to be our 6s. Can't.
Joe's done complaining about the corn dice. Back to the Stormbolt. The Stormbolt and nipple cannons on the Dreadnought. Both hit. 1 wound, 1 armour save.
What is it? Minus?
2, it's just your 3 upper save, mate. There you go, see those goddamn corn dice.
I love these corn dice.
Last up, the Icarus pod on the top. 3 shots. 2 hits. 2 saves. -1, but you got cover, so just 3+.
Come on.
Yeah, he's alright. Oh, those terrible dice. The last bit of firing for turn 1. My captain and his intercessors are going to fire at the Legionnaires. Now I'm going to play a CP for -1, so it costs nothing from my captain Marcus. It's going to be Storm of Fire. Just basically means I ignore cover, which means I'll get to use my AP1 off my bolt guns. And then because he's got his enhancement fire discipline, I've got sustained hit 1. So freeze to hit, but any 6s are 2 hits. Beautiful. Full house. The blue dice is a grenade launcher, by the way. Find a crack grenade. So 4's to wound. Absolutely shocking wound rolling, but it's grenade launcher first, mate. -2.
So 5 up.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'll do D3 damage to him. He takes 3 damage. So I blast 1, and then you've got 6 armor saves at -1.
Yeah. 4s. Field. 3.
So I kill 2 and injure another
Yeah.
from the Legionnaires. Okay, my whiteboard marker pens have run out of ink, so we're on to the notepad. I've scored 5 points in total turn 1 because I did extend battle lines over where my infiltrators are on the cockpit. So that's that done. Then I'm going to get rid of assassination, which put me on to 2 CP. Then in Joe's turn I'll be on 3 CP, so it's now Joe's Chaos Space Marines turn 1. Right, Chaos Space Marines turn 1, Joe's got 1 CP, he's drawn, well, what happened, Joe's, you drew a load of cards.
I did, and I kept putting them back in the deck.
Yeah, so you drew Colour Horde, you couldn't do.
Yeah.
Then you drew Storm Hostile Objective, which you have to reshuffle. Then you did, was it Behind Enemy Lines, you also have to reshuffle. So you've ended up on Bring It Down, which is kill a vehicle or a monster, and Area Denial, which is get in the centre of the board.
That's right. Yeah.
So you've gone for that, aren't you, mate?
Pretty much, yeah.
So what's happening?
So I've just advanced me Chosen.
Yes?
I'm going to do some pot shots at the infiltrators. I'm tempted to charge the Dread.
Ooh.
Just because why not? Chaos style.
Yeah.
I've gone moved forward with Vindicator. The Wolfsmith is following behind.
Yeah.
That's going to take a shot at the tank Executioner.
Yeah, so you're going to fire through this gap in the ruins.
I am.
Wolf, you stalk. It's not a stalker. It's a war dog, isn't it? It's a war dog.
Huntsman.
The huntsman. Sorry, yeah. The war dog huntsman.
Aye.
It's going to fire its demon breath spear. So it's armed with the demon breath spear, the diabolus stubber, and chainsaw thing.
Chainsaw and that.
Yeah.
And that's they're going to take shots. The Legionnaires got a good advanced roll, so they're right up in the face of the Space Marine. Well, close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do some. If I've got swords, obviously I can do some pistol shots, and then I'm going to attempt to charge.
And your traitor guardsman can also take a few pot shots as
That's
well.
right. So that's pretty much it for turn.
Yeah, so
Movement.
some shooting over here, shooting down the centre, shooting on the other flank. Right, sweet mate, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Shooting phase, the Chaos Space Marines fired their pistols and injured one of my intercessors, and then the las guns from the traitor guardsman then killed him. Grenade launchers missed, and now Joe's going to fire a plasma gun shot. They've done the Dark Pact, they've got lethal, so that's a lethal shot from a plasma gun, which takes out another Marine. Do you kill yourself?
Let's have a look.
Just run, see if you die.
Yes.
No, you died on 1, mate.
Oh, died on 1,
So
sorry.
you took out another Marine, and then lastly your sniper in the unit's going to try and take out my captain.
Which has got through as well.
So it's lethal, yeah. So I need to take my...
It's -2.
It's -2. So you put that on my captain, and it's 4+ save. No, so you've shot my captain. What's the damage?
2.
Damage 2. So my captain's taking 2 damage from a sniper. Inside the battlefield, 1 infiltrator was injured by the Chosen, and then the Chaos Lord of the Flawless Host shot him in the head with his plasma pistol. Flawless at shooting as well, apparently. Now, over to the big boys. I am going to obviously pop smoke with my Executioner, because he's about to get shot by a Demon Breath spear and a Demolisher cannon. So I take it it's Dark Packs for that Vindicator, is it, mate?
Aye, Dark Pact, aye.
Dark Pack. Well, I'll tell you what, mate, you're better off actually starting with your War Dog,
Aye.
because your Vindicator could always redirect fire into the
To be
Vindicator.
fair, what I'll do with me War Dog is just because it's strength 5, I'll probably put the DRO heavy stubber into these.
Yeah, no worries, mate. So 2 shots at the tank then, hitting on 4s.
3 4s. Oh.
Yeah, pop smoke, haven't I? And there we go. And there we go.
Yeah. Right.
The War Dog fluffed it, so it's up to the Vindicator. It's got +1 to hit from the Tech Marine and Warpsmith. And Joe, you're going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits.
I am. So that's my Dark Pact.
You have failed it, so you take D3 mortal wounds. You take 2 mortal wounds. That puts you down to 9 wounds, I believe.
That's right, aye.
But you now get D6 plus 3 shots.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no, you're so excited you couldn't even get in any of the dice trays. That's 9 shots, mate.
9 shots.
Hitting on a 4, hitting on a 3+, and a 6 is a 2 hits. Oh no.
That's
So
good.
almost a full house.
Almost a full house. Lovely.
Now these wound on 3s. I'm not happy.
Come on. Come on.
Please no. Oh no. Is that 6?
6.
6. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. My poor Executioner has got to make a lot of 5-up armor saves here. So I've got some CP though, so I might have to use one. So 5-up saves. Right, I've only made 1. That's going to be 5d6 damage. It's only got 6. I'm going to have to CP it.
Okay.
1 CP. Give me a fresh dice. Need a 5 or a 6. Damn.
5d6.
5d6 damage. It's dead, isn't it?
I think so.
It's 9, 13, 16. He killed it by like 1 point of damage, or 2 points of damage.
2 points.
So if I'd passed that, I might have saved it. Do I explode? Oh, here's where I roll a 6, innit? Oh. 6 Space Marines inside, 5 Hellblasters and a Lieutenant. Who take? Oh, I lose a lieutenant. I lose a Hellblaster as well from that. Oh, that was not good. Not good at all. Now I see why everyone else, like Salmon Daily Dice, complains about me with my with my Vindicators. So my Hellblasters and Lieutenant have disembarked from the destroyed, wrecked Executioner. That leaves a 12-inch charge for the War Dog if he fancies it. But Joe's going to start with his shortest charge first because he's going to advance and charge. It's going to be 6 inches for the Legionnaires to hop over that pipeline and charge my intercessors. So take it away, Joe. Yeah, do it. I am going to overwatch you for my last CP with my aggressors. And then your next charge, you need to roll double 6 for the War Dog.
Imagine.
Nah, so that's out. And then, so what have you decided to do?
I'm thinking about charging your Dreadnought because I feel like you're going to heroic intervene.
I can't.
Oh, you can't.
I can't.
Oh, you can't. So that's pretty good, that, like, to be fair.
So you go for the shorter charge into the infiltrators, if you like.
Yeah, I just feel like the Chaos demon in this wants to go for glory and try and chop that up.
Go on then.
Yes.
You've got a CP.
8. I'm spending it.
You're spending your CP for a... Yeah.
When have I never not took chances in this channel? It's all about taking risks.
Yeah. We've done it. We've done it. It paid off. It paid off.
Get it.
He's going in. He's going to bring it down. He's going to claim himself a Redemptor.
Getting it.
Uh-oh.
Getting it.
So the Flamestorm aggressors are flamestorming these Legionnaires to charge in. I hit them 3d6 and then you get +1 each, so it'll be 3d6 + 3. So that's going to be 9 + 3, so 12 hits. He's wounded on a 4+ with a reroll because of twin linked and because of the closest target, their AP -1. Yep. 9 4+ armor saves for the Legionnaires. Get flamed. Oh, he's rolled really well after moaning about those dice. I flame a Legionnaire down. Okay, so Joe's going to start with his Chaos Lord and the Chosen. He's going to make the Chosen attack first. He's already completed his Dark Pact 4 lethal hits. Now the Chosen going to soften up the Dreadnought, and then the Chaos Lord of the Flawless Host is going to claim the glory. So we start with all the accursed weapons.
I'm going to start with the cursed weapons, yes.
Yes, so you've got 3 Chaos Space Marines with accursed weapons.
Yeah, hit on 3s, 6s lethals. Not a single lethal. 6s. 1 save.
At -2, so 4. It's bounced off. Power Fist. Or do you do Lightning Claw? Lightning Claw, yeah.
Lightning Claws.
Oh, bugger.
That's
So you got a lethal and a hit.
And then it's 6 again.
6 with a reroll.
No. So 1 again.
The reroll, mate, because you've got Lightning Claws.
That's right. Nope.
So he scratches it with his claws. Yeah, and I've stopped that as well.
Power Fist.
Power Fist time.
No. 1.
So 1 lethal and then
1 lethal. And then
3 hits, yeah.
Strength 8, so 4 5s.
Yeah, so that's 2 on him. There's 4s. So he takes 1 damage because he's a Redemptor. And now it's Chaos Lord time. Is he activating Super God mode?
Oh, of course he is, aye.
Yeah, sweet.
So this is his Demon Hammer Unit.
So he gets an extra attack, don't forget when he activates his
an extra
God
minus
mode.
AP and
Extra minus AP, extra strength.
he
Gets well, he already has devastating wounds.
Yeah, devastating. Right, so
But it only hits on a 3, that's his problem.
hits 3s. Ready? Let's go.
There you go. That's 2 lethals.
And then 2 lethals.
And then that one will wound on a
5.
yes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so that's going to be -3, so that's a 5 or a 6 to stop that. Yeah, and then the other 2 lethals, one of them will stop, the other one gets through, so you go to damage 3,
Yeah.
but then I reduce it to damage 2, so you took 4 damage off the Redemptor.
4 damage.
So it's 5 damage off the Redemptor in total.
Yeah.
It's the Legionnaires and the Master Execution into the Intercessors. Executions.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s. That's
Oh wait, do Dark Pact first, mate. Do Dark Pact.
Yeah.
You get a reroll as well, Legionnaires.
Got that. Aye.
Yeah, so you take it you're going for lethals.
I would off. Aye.
You always go for lethals. Yes, so you've got 2 lethals so far and 3 hits.
Yeah.
And these are devastating wounds.
Devastating. No, strength 7, so
that's 4 wounds in total, yeah?
4 wounds, -2.
So take it, I'm not quite sure how it works, so I'm going to have to put them on the 4+ invulnerable save for the captain, because that's what they're all going to go on, correct?
Yeah, on the captain, aye.
Yeah, so 4 4-ups. I fail 3 of them, so you kill my captain in turn 1. Uh-oh! So the Master Execution's busy sticking my captain's helmet on a spike, and their heavy melee weapons are going to attack my intercessors.
Right. So obviously I've got lethals going, so 3s. Lovely. I get a reroll of the hits.
You get reroll hits because of your Master Executions, which you forgot about with your Master Execution, didn't matter though.
So that's
a lethal, yeah, and then
here's
2s.
So 2s, aye. Yep.
And you're not fighting over an objective, but you still get a reroll 1s, but it didn't matter. So that's what that 5 is. It 5 power fist. Uh-oh.
And
-2. So you, oh my goodness. Well, good game, Joe. It's over 10-1. That's 5 dead intercessors. The chainsaw attacks to finish off those last 3 intercessors. Oh my lord, that's a lot of 6s. That is a lot of 6s. So many 6s.
So these are just 4s.
4s reroll 1s.
So I didn't get any 1s, so that's another 3.
Another 3 on top of how many?
We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
This is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. That's 1 dead, there's 2 dead, they're all dead. Oh wow, he's wiped my intercessors and my captain all in turn 1. Oh dear. And is going to attack back and hopefully crush some chosen. He's got 5 attacks, hits on 3s, wounds on 2. Yeah, so it's 4 hits, 2s.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
straight through, aren't they?
No, it was -2, so we've got 4 5-up saves, mate.
4 5-up saves. Each one's probably a dead chosen.
It is a dead chosen for each one that's failed.
Oh,
so one of them were already injured anyway, so I killed off a fully.
He's gone, and then you killed off another one.
So that's 2 chosen, dead.
Yes.
End of Joe's turn 1, he scored 9 points on his secondaries because he's done area denial because Dreadnought within range of the centre of the objective, and I've got no one there. Apart from injured Greyfax, bless her. And then bring it down, he scored 4 points for taking out the Executioner with that epic Vindicator shot. So it's over to Space Marines turn 2, we need to bring it back. Space Marines turn 2, I scored 5 points on the primary for holding the objective where my infiltrators are, and then I've drawn the card Containment, which I'll go over in a second, which I'm going to do. It's where you scan the corners, not corners, sorry, it's the new version where you scan board edges instead. And then I've got Storm Hostile Objective, which I could possibly do. It depends how well the turn goes for me. So I'll go over what's happening. So, as for Containment, we'll go all the way to the other side of the battlefield. I've had a unit of Reavers drop in, and they're going to scan that board edge. They're going to come down with the grav shoots. I've entered the Tactical Doctrine, so my Redemptor Dreadnought could fall back from combat, shoot and then charge again. My infiltrators are moving towards the centre of the objective, even though they're still on the one in the cockpit. Now, the War Dog Huntsman has got Oath of Moment on it because I'm going to have to deal with it. So my Lieutenant and his Hellbusters move towards it. The Redemptor can fire his plasma at it. My infiltrators and my intercessors can all see it to shoot it. My what do you call them? What are you called? Centurions, that's the one. They've moved out and they're going to fire down the street at the Legionnaires. And my aggressors have lost 2 wounds because the Traitor Guardsmen overwatched for free, because that's what the guests, that's on their special rules from having a character with them. They overwatched for free, did a Dark Pact, killed 3 of themselves and took 2 wounds off an aggressor. Decent trader, I think. So they've got the option. They'll see how the Centurions do, and it'll depend whether they decide to go with their flamers and their charge, etc. So that's what the plan is. Basically, I need things to go well over here against these Legionnaires and the Traitor Guard, and I need to ideally take a lot of wounds off this War Dog. But wish me luck. Shooting phase, turn 2. Things up for the shooting phase. The Hellblasters are all going to overcharge their plasma rifles, and they're going to play grenade stratagem on the War Dog. So They're going for glory here, so 6 dice, any 4+ mortal wound off the War Dog. That is, wow, 5 mortal wounds off the War Dog straight away. That's what we want to see. Now plasma rifles. Got awful moment on it, I can re-roll hits, so I'm going to choose to do that because I've got lethal hits because of the lieutenant. So 3s to hit, but 6s are lethals. Got 8 shots. Ooh. Do I? Chickened out. I'm not pushing my luck. I'm not fishing. I'm going to see if I can just get these wounds through. So it's 5s and 6s to wound. Watch me regret it. I did not regret it. Huzzah! So that's going to be 6, 5 up invulnerable saves for the War Dog.
Right, no worries. Oh, failed every single one.
They've killed it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
The Hellblasters did it on their own. That's, do you explode?
Oh. Yes.
You do explode. And do how many of my guys overheat? None, but then you're going to do D3 mortal wounds back to me as when you explode. So you do 1 mortal wound back to my... That went amazingly well. Amazing. So well, that might actually get me the game back here because I thought I was about to get whooped. Next up, the Centurions are going to target the Legionnaires. Joe has paid 1 CP for the evil Armour of Contempt. So first up, the nipple cannons, because there's an injured Legionnaire, want rid of him. So the Centurions reroll 1s to hit. These are twin linked, I believe, so I get to reroll them too. So it's just 3 armour saves, mate, of a 3 up.
3 up.
See if I can get the injured one. I didn't get him. 3 twin linked heavy bolters. Reroll that 1. Beautiful. Rolls 3+, get a reroll because it's twin linked. Nice. Just passed every armour save, rolling off camera. Didn't give me a chance.
Sorry.
He's so excited.
After what you had in your hand, videoing.
I was over here! Hoping that I could flame the cultists off that objective and then charge them. But there's too many of them, I'm going to have to flame with them and then charge them. So, 3 Flamestorm aggressors into the Legionnaires. Beautiful. Re-rolling. 3 up armour save. Oh wow, this is a horrendous. Look at what did you fail? 1 save.
1. No.
Wow. So my Redemptor is going to put its plasma into the Vindicator and the rest of its weapons into the Chosen. So it's going to overcharge its plasma. Gets 3 shots. 2 of them hit. Nothing. Does he take? No, he doesn't. Onslaught into the Chosen. Just 2 armour saves.
Minus.
Nothing. Oh, these armour saves. 3 hits. Wounded on 4, twin linked. 2 more armour saves, Joe.
Oh.
That's 1 failed. Just the Icarus pod left. Gets 1 shot, which hit. And wounded. So you got 1 armour save at -1, and it'll kill that Chosen if you fail it.
Was that 2 damage, that last one?
No, this one is all.
Oh, okay.
So that got him. So I killed off that Chosen. Get lost. So charges, don't need to roll for the Dreadnought, it's just double 1. Don't need to roll for the aggressors, but I will wait for them because I want to see, because I'm going to have to, this Legionnaire squad made like 30 armour saves in a row, so I need to go charge them in combat. Also, it's so hot and sweaty today, my camera lens was getting frosted up, but I've managed to give it a wipe now, so yeah, you're just going to bear with us. It's the hottest day in recorded history, I think. So, it's an 8-inch charge for my Hellblasters with a Lieutenant to charge the Master Executions unit, so have it. No, they failed. I don't have any CP to re-roll it, so I'll just move the aggressors in. So that's it, just the Redemptor and the aggressor. Combat with the Redemptor, it's a new turn, it's a new battle round, so Joe's using his Chaos Lord's ability to put their version of Armour of Contempt on the unit. I've got 5 attacks, 3s and then 2s. Beautiful.
Really?
No, 3 though, so that'll be 3 4-ups then for you. There you go, mate, so I donk another Chosen. Next up, the aggressors punching a bunch of Legionnaires to death. Hopefully. It's a wound, but their fists are twin linked, so the reroll failed wounds. So them 2 1s, get to try again. Yes, that is 5 up saves, mate.
5 up.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh.
That's what they get for passing all the saves earlier. So 4 legionnaires are crushed by the aggressors. Joe's forgetting that he's on camera and keeps rolling his dice off camera, so that's his Dark Pact for his legionnaires attacking my aggressors. He's going to start with the chainsword because I've only got 1 wound left on one of them.
3s. That's 2 lethals, and then this one is 5s.
Yeah, so 2 4-up armour saves.
3. Oh.
You've got -1 on your chainsword, mate. And you get him to kill that aggressor. Your melee weapons.
3s. No. And then it's round 8, so is it
3s?
3s. Oh, 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 5-ups. So you crush another aggressor down, and now it's your massive execution, so you can kill the final aggressor.
Yep. So 5s, hit on 2s for massive.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a lethal, and then 4 hits.
I can't remember this.
Just roll 2 6s, mate, he's dead.
That's 1 6.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll check the damage.
I believe
strength 7.
Strength 7, yes, so it's 3 wounds to save against.
Right.
Yeah, he's dead. So the aggressors are wiped out by legionnaires. That didn't go very well. Fight Chaos Lord and the remaining Chosen. Are you doing a Dark Pact?
I am.
You have failed, sir. D3 mortal wounds.
Come on, just 1.
You unfortunately, your Chaos, that flawless host has sacrificed the other Chosen.
I just realised I can't, now it's a different phase, I can't use it.
That's correct.
Right, well he's gone. That's great. Hopefully
Hopefully it was worth it, mate.
me Chaos Lord could take care of him.
Chaos Lord attacks.
Okay.
That's a lethal hit.
1 lethal.
Yeah.
And then 5 and 6s. So.
Oh.
That's 3 -2.
3 at -2.
3 wounds.
No, you've done 2 wounds because it's a Redemptor.
Right.
So you've took the Redemptor down to 5 wounds over there.
Okay.
You'll get him eventually. At the end of Space Marines turn 2, I've got 5 in primary, or only got 3 on the secondaries. Because I did containment for 1 board edge, and Storm Hostile objective didn't do, so I'll get rid of that for a CP. Then Joe's turn, I'll go to 2. And they're both. So both, one's done, one's gone. Over to Chaos Space Marines turn 2. It's already a bloodbath. Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Joe scored 5 points on the primary because his traitor guard on the other side of the battlefield have an objective. He's got 1 CP, he's drawn no prisoners, kill stuff. Containment, the one I just had, scan board edges. So the same unit of guardsmen that got the primary for him have got the containment for him, and then what else is happening, mate?
Basically, I've just dropped this fella back here, so the Vindicator, I can hopefully finish him off. I've dropped in Thrax with his Terminators.
Yes.
Set their objective because everything should be trying to murder each other on that objective.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and do a charge.
Thrax is here, right, and his Terminators. It's not looking good for me. You've parked the Vindicator with its ass on the objective, yeah.
The Warsmith's followed up behind the Vindicator just to give it its plus.
Yeah, well, he got a full 6 advance, didn't he? He's got all assault weapons, he's covered in pistols.
These traitor guardsmen just wrap around the corner, just get some pot shots off on the Reavers.
Yeah, he might get a few plasma shots involved.
And then these traitor guardsmen just moved up on the objective and they can do the secondary.
Yeah, they're doing containment, yeah. And then down the street, you've moved down with your mass execution, and then I've decided to overwatch with my Centurions because they get to re-roll 1s to hit whenever they shoot, so they might get a few heavy bolter hits in. So,
cool.
My overwatch, then Joe's shooting phase with his Chaos. So it's just been pointed out by myself that I should have just, instead of doing overwatch, I should have used the Gladius stratagem where you can move when someone comes near you, so I just should have moved my Hellblasters that way away from them, but I'm not doing it now because now it would just be like, oh, you're only doing it because your Overwatch went really badly, which it did. So now that Master Executions is going to kill my Lieutenant as well, and his trophy rack's going to be full of green helmets. And so Thrax and his Terminators are going to target the Hellblasters, so start with the Terminators combi bolters, it's 16 shots. He's not Dark Pacting because he doesn't. He's not bothered about getting the reroll hits or anything. And you see all them 6s and you're like, oh. Yeah, now it's 4s. Yeah, freeze. So you kill a Hellblaster and injure another. His Stormbolter, he hit with all his shots, of course he did, some boy. And then he injured with 2 of them. No, they bounce off power armor, then you got your Heavy Flamer, D6 hits.
Yep.
Yep. and then wounded on freeze, and then 2 at -1. So you finish off that other injured Hellblaster. Now, Hellblasters have a rule: when they die, on a 3+, they shoot back. So 2 of them just died, and 1 of them shoots back, and I'll shoot at those Legionnaires. So 2 of these have gone down. So he's down, and he's down, and basically as he goes down, he's going to shoot at the Legionnaires. Obviously, he's overcharging because why wouldn't he? He's dying. Hits twice. 2 of them. That's minus, so 2 6-up saves.
Oh, God, sorry. Fail them both.
Fail them both. So he takes out 2 Legionnaires as he gets killed by the Terminators. So up for the shooting is the dreaded Vindicator. It's going to put its combi bolter and its havoc launcher into the infiltrators, and then its big scary cannon of doom into the Redemptor. So obviously first up is Dark Pact for sustained hits. So you've got it.
So I'll do the D6 +3.
Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Do I do Armour of Contempt and try and keep the Redemptor alive? No.
Right, so hitting on 2s, is it? Yeah?
Yes, you're hitting on 2s and you get extra 6s count as extra hits.
Oh, really?
Oh, right, so you just missed 3 times.
That's alright.
Oh no, you're hitting 2s, I'm talking about.
And
these are wounded on freeze.
3s.
Oh, I did play Armour of Contempt.
Really?
So that's 3 at -3. So that's 3 5-up saves. God, I wish I'd played Armour of Contempt now. I've made a huge mistake. Oh, failed 1. Right, it's D6 damage, mate.
Come on.
D6. So you need to roll a 6 because it's got damage -1. Oh, it's alive on a wound. It's alive on a wound. The Redemptor lives.
Honestly.
The Redemptor lives. Master of Executions and his remaining Legionnaire charge in, but spin my lieutenant round. The Terminators try to charge, they failed. Joe used his last CP to reroll, he didn't get it, so it's just the Lieutenant and 2 Hellblasters versus the Legionnaire and the Master of Executions. Joe is risking another Dark Pact.
Might as well. Let's do it. Hey.
He's passed it, so is that for sustain?
Sustain.
Yeah, sustained hits, yeah.
So
I'm going to use my last CP on Armour of Contempt.
So we'll do the heavy guy. Missed ones, acted out. Oh, the below half strength, so that'll be roll the hits.
Yes, good shout, yeah.
And then it says 2s.
Yeah, you get to reroll 1s, because you're elite, that's just a Legionnaire's rule. Yeah, so both of them go through, so
Yes.
that's going to be -1 because Armour of Contempt, so 4s. Yeah, so there's still the Hellblaster Sergeant alive, but you've got your... you get a reroll hits on wounds anyway because I'm below half strength.
That's right, yes.
Oh no, I'm not.
Myself.
I'm talking rubbish.
No, mate. Right, yeah, you ready? Reroll it. It's Master of Executions.
All hit.
All hit.
Your strength 7, did you say? So
Strength
3s,
7.
but rerolls 1s.
3s.
Reroll that 1.
Nope.
So that's 4 at -1 it'll be because of the, whatever it's called. Armour Contempt. 4s. Oh, crumbs. He's killed them both. He's killed everyone. Actually, that guy gets an extra attack, doesn't he, every time he kills someone? Is that the Judicia?
I think that's what you just see. I think. Let's have a look. I don't think.
So a few things about this fella. Number 1, he's doom maiden. 2, his special ability when he kills characters is he gains your CP. So Joe's just gained a CP, chopped my lieutenant's head off. And 3, Joe's leaving this army at my house so I can do some filming with him afterwards, and I'm going to paint that Space Marine helmet on top of his Master Executions to match my Aurora Legion, so that's pretty cool. At the end of turn 2, Joe scored 7 points on his secondaries because he had no prisoners, he killed 2 units, the Hellblasters and the Lieutenant, and then containment he scanned 1 board edge with his Traitor Guardsman on the other side, so it's over to Space Marines turn 3. So Space Marines turn 3. I've got 5 points on the primary, I've got 1 CP, I've drawn Defence Stronghold, so as long as Joe doesn't take that by the end of his next turn, I score 3 points. And then marked for death, Steven Seagal is back, so we've got, basically Joe picks 3 units, if I kill any one of them I get 5 points, so he has picked the Vindicator, the Terminators, and these traitor guardsmen who are in like a bit of an awkward spot for me to get to really. So here's what my plan is. Intercessors, run up, shoot that Legionnaire to death with bolt guns, and then hopefully kick that Master Executions to death. Well, the Sergeant's got a chainsaw, so hopefully I can shove it in his head. I've entered the Devastator Doctrine, so the Centurions have advanced, so they can get inside this ruin, and they are going to unleash, what's it called? The Storm of Fire stratagem at the Terminators, because I've put off a moment on them. Don't worry, Greyfax, we'll get you. We're here. So I've only got 1 CP, unfortunately, because I was going to do some grenades. So the Infiltrators are moving in alongside the Vindicator. The Dreadnought has stayed still because it's only got 1 wound and didn't want to get overwatched. And my Reavers over this side of the battlefield are going to bolt pistol and then stab a load of traitor guardsmen for the trouble. So over to my shooting phase. Shot and killed a traitor guardsman, and now the intercessors are hopefully going to take out that legionnaire with the big axe. 10 shots. Not shooting like that, they won't. Horrendous. And so was the wound roll. One save, you've made it. Great stuff. Looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Infiltrator's going to turn around and fire at the Chaos Lord, the Flawless Horse fella. They've hit him 4 times. Wounded him twice. 2 armour saves, just 3 up.
3 up.
Yeah, took a wound off him. He's going to fire its macroplasma at the Terminators. And I know I've only got 1 wound, so of course I'm overcharging it. Everything else on him is going to shoot this Chaos Lord. So, we'll start with the macroplasma. D6 plus 2.
Oof.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Shots, hitting on 4s with rerolls. Beautiful. 9 when it overcharges, so it's freeze 2 wound. Beautiful. That's 5 invulnerable saves for the Terminator squad. Oh, I've killed 3 of them. Boom!
3 of them dead.
Unless you want a CP reroll one.
Yeah, I could do, yeah.
You've got 2 CP there, mate.
Oh, no. 3 dead.
Yeah, I've got to roll the rest of the guns on the Redemptor, but we all want to know if he kills himself. I've got 1 CP though. No, he doesn't. Woo! It was close though. There's loads of lights flashing all over him. Get rid of this Flawless Horse guy. Mini Gatling gun. Oh my goodness, I've rolled. Wow. I'm lost for words how well I've just rolled, because I've seen it only hits on 4s as well. Now, if I roll a lot of 6s, he's dead. That's 2 devastating wounds off him, and then 3 armour saves for him, mate.
Is it 4 plus invulnerable saves?
No, it's armour saves.
Okay.
So you fail 1 more, you're dead. No, he's alive on A wound. He's got A wound left. Embarrass that Slanesh guy by killing him with nipple cannons. Possibly. Hit him twice. Wounded him on 4s. Both of them did it. Do you die to nipple cannons? He dies to nipple cannons. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, I didn't have to waste that CP keeping my Dreadnought alive. So it leaves you 1 CP left to play Storm of Fire, which will counter the Armour of Contempt that's been played in those Terminators. So 3 Centurions at the Terminators with Storm of Fire, which will give them ignore cover, and, because I'm in a Devastator Doctrine, plus 1 AP. First, I'll start with the nipple cannons. Hitting on freeze, please don't swear. Nipple cannon shots into the Terminators. Reroll hits because I got off a moment. Rolls. Oh, nearly a full house. Got 2 misses. Wound with rerolls because the weapons are twin linked. So that is 9 armour saves. 2 plus armour saves for the Terminators.
Nearies?
Yep. A bag of Terminator.
Bag of Terminator.
Bolters. Oh. Beautiful. With the sustained hits, that was a lot of hits. So these are now forced to wound, re-rolling. It's almost a full house. 11 free up armour saves, damage 2 a pop.
Yep, so that's 1 down.
1 down, and then that's 2 wounds off Frax because he reduces damage, doesn't he? That's his Terminator rule.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so he takes 2 heavy bolter rounds.
Okay, so he's on 3 wounds.
3 wounds. No, he should be on 4, shouldn't he?
He's only got 6 wounds already.
Yeah, he's got 4. So Frax is left with 4 wounds remaining, but he's within striking distance of Greyfax. Intercessors have charged into the Legionnaires and the Master of Execution, should I say, who's Doom Maiden and keeps killing everybody. The Infiltrators are just going to boot the side of this Vindicator in, and my Reavers are going to stab up some poor traitor guardsmen. So my phone is absolutely boiling hot today. I've just rolled the dice off camera, so the Reavers stabbed 7 traitors to death. Nothing happened, funnily enough, in this fight between the Infiltrators and the Vindicator, but I'm going to roll to see how well the Intercessors do against these 2 Chaos Marines. So I'll roll for my close combat weapons first, and I'll do the Chainsword last, see if maybe I can take the wounds off the Executioner with the Chainsword. Weapons. 3s followed by 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 armour saves as a 3+ for the squad. Oh, he's not going down without a fight, so we took a wound off the scary guy with a big axe. Pick a number, I suppose. It's the sergeants, actually. So what I did when the war gear became free, I went and got the Heresy chainswords and I put them on all my sergeants just so they had something in combat. They've actually got 5 attacks, the Intercessor sergeants. So 3s. Oh well, it's not. He's too busy on the phone to command. What? Okay.
Good kill.
Yes, it could kill that chainsaw, the chain axe guy. Got him. So we've got rid of the chain axe fella anyway. Talked Joe into doing a dark pact for his massive executions. Might as well get sustained hits.
Yeah.
He's passed it, so he's got sustained hits now, mate. So he's got 5 attacks.
Yeah, see 6 coming.
There we go, mate. You got 6 hits.
Nice roll. Do me.
3 to wound. He's got devastating wounds as well. So that's 4 at -2, so 4, 5 up. So he chops down 3 Intercessors in return. A bigger trophy rack, this lad, at the end of the fight, isn't he? He's on the phone to command, this guy. Falling back. So at the end of turn 3 for the Space Marines, I scored 5 points for Marked for Death because I killed the Terminators. And our Defend Stronghold is done at the end of Joe's turn. And going into Joe's turn, I get 1 CP. So it's over to Chaos Space Marines, turn 3. There's not much left.
No.
Chaos Space Marines turn 3. Joe scored 10 points on his primary this time because he had the centre one with Greyfax, and he also had the one with Traitor Guard was sat on. He's drawn extend battle lines, which I believe you're already doing.
Yes, I think so.
No, you have to cut that one. You have to control your own, which you don't, because once your Reavers stabbing your traitors to death, and then secure no man's land. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the one that you are already doing. Yes. So you're already doing that one. You got 2 CP. So right, what's happening? You're losing the will. You're losing the will to live.
It's too hot. I can't concentrate. Basically, the Warsmith is come around and he's going to charge in and help the Vindicator out with these infiltrators.
Yes.
Thrax has moved up.
Yes.
But he's going to get lit up by the Centurions.
Yeah, well, see, what it was I was going to retreat with the squad tactics ability for but then I remembered that Centurions get to reroll hits against someone who's on an objective, and Thrax is stood on the actual objective while they're here, so I am going to overwatch him, because if I don't, Joe's won, because I ain't killing that Vindicator, and he'll have the centre objective and he'll have Greyfax, so I'm going to have to Centurion bolter him, because then there's going to be a Master Execution's turn up just after, so I need this overwatch to blitz him off that objective. But just before, I imagine he's about to swing and kill Greyfax and just gets hit by... just gets hit by like a billion bolter shots. And then these just move forward because they'll secure that objective next turn, and then it'll only be the centre objective left for them to come fight over. So it's my overwatch, then it's Joe's shooting phase. Okay, so it's time to kill Thrax. Well, he probably won't go down, Space Marine's like really hard to kill fully. But let's give him some heavy bolters. Now, I'm overwatching, so I hit on a 6. But when you roll a 6 with a heavy bolter, it's 2 hits. Centurions, when they shoot somebody on an objective, get re-roll hits. So lots of 6s, please, and then I'll get it to try again.
Yeah, all my contact.
Beautiful. You can.
No.
Oh, I got 1. Got 2, which means I got 4. There's strength 5, he's toughness 5, so 4's to wound, but these are twin linked, so I get to try again. So far that's 2. 4. That's 4 free up armour saves for Thrax to take.
And he's gone.
No, he's not dead. He's -1 damage because he's Thrax. So he's down to 2. He's down to 2 wounds as heavy bolters blast off all over him. He's got 2 wounds left. It's up to the nipple cannons. Blaze them. Oh! 6 times. These nipple cannons are twin linked. 5's to wound. Uh-oh. Try again. Yes. Oh. Yes. Joe has got CP though. He's got 5 2-up armour saves 5, mate. It's 5.
5.
It's 5. So you've took a wound. So you're going to leave it. He's down to 1 wound. He's absolutely covered in bullet holes.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave him on 1
Terminator armour is smoking.
I'm just going to leave him on 1 wound, not his arm.
Whoa. Up is the Vindicator. Dark Pact, of course.
Yeah.
So you're putting some shots into the Centurions and the big cannon into the Redemptor.
I have to, I know it's on 1 wound, but I have to get rid of it. Also, more importantly, I want to get rid of it.
Fair point. Yeah, so Dark Pact for sustained, I assume? Yes. Super sustained. Yeah, so D6 plus 3 shots at the Redemptor. Yeah, so 6 shots. Hitting, so you're in combat, so it'll be -1, but you get +1 again from the Warpsmith. Yeah, so 3. Yeah. And then, so that's a full house mix, you roll the 6.
Yep, yeah, lovely.
Then freeze to wound.
Come on, let's see him go. 3.
3. So if I roll 3 5 ups here, the Redemptor lives.
Imagine. I'd cry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've got a CP. Do you dare me to CP it? You dare me to CP it? Well, if you dare me, I'm doing it then. If you dare me.
Imagine.
If you dare me, I'm doing it. There you go.
I'm not with it, does it?
Ah, I rolled another 1. Does he explode? He does explode. The Redemptor is finally taken out by the Vindicator. Well done. And then the rest of its shots are now going into the Centurion. So it's got a Havoc launcher and it's got a combi bolter.
Is it rapid fire 2? Is that
4 shots? Yeah.
4 shots, right. So 3s. Wow. I mean,
it was amazed by the explosion that it caused. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
Havoc launcher. 4 shots, yeah.
3s. Oh,
yeah, so 3 hits.
3 hits, but I get 1 back. Yeah, yep. And then it's
5s.
5s.
Just bounces off. Combat, so the charge in, Frax is in, the Warpsmith's in, Warpsmith's going first with his forge weapon, and Donk Sultan with infiltrators.
3s. I did a dog pot there, you know.
You chickened out from doing it.
Was it 3s? There you go. -2.
4 -2, so 5 up. Yeah, so fail 3, so damage 2, isn't it?
Die 2.
So feel no pain on the first Space Marine, he dies. Feel no pain on the second Space Marine, dies. Feel no pain on the feel no spin. Oh my god, football. They're all dead. Frax is charged down the crash shuttle. As he charges down, what's he going to do, Joe?
So basically, I know he's going to die because he's got 1 wound left. So if I do Dark Pact and he fails, at least he dies my way and kills himself. Right. And Richie doesn't get the glory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a ridiculous Dark Pact for sustained hits. And if I feel he dies, but in a way, it's a blessing. So come on, Frax.
He did it! He did it!
Just
yes! Yes!
Oh my god! Come on, Leon! Come on! God, really? Are you kidding me? Yes! Got 1 back. That's it. Oh, he hits on 3s, didn't he? No,
you know, he hits on 2s.
He hits on 2s.
Yes, that's 4 hits. 3s.
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
I'll take that.
You kill a Centurion and then half kill another. Now, while Frax hacks apart these Centurions with his Eviscerator, over here we've got the Sergeant of the Intercessors scrapping away with his Master Possession. 5 attacks with his Chainsword. Yep, he's hit him 3 times. I'll wound him on a 4+. I've wounded him twice.
Should play all my content on this.
We'll do it.
What is it? What's the minus?
-1, so play Armor Contempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done it.
1 to live. Yeah, go on.
Cool. So you got them.
3s.
Oh. Hit him once. I hurt him though.
3s.
Yes. This Master of Execution's a nightmare. He's an absolute nightmare. I was going to die back. Master of Execution. They've answered as well. Yes. They've answered. They're all answered. Something's going on here. Something's going on. Come on, please.
I mean, I take them all. Yeah.
They all hit. They all hit.
Devastating wounds.
Yeah, 2 6s. Oh!
3 death. And then 2 more.
Skulls for the skull throne, eh? Executions is going to have to order a bigger trophy rack off Amazon. The Reavers got done hacking apart the Guardsmen, and now I've got my attacks back with my Centurions against Frax. Hopefully we can punch him to death, because they're not too bad in combat, Centurions. I've said it now, haven't I? I've said it now, haven't I? 4s to hit. No, respectable. 4 hits. They are strength 5, so 4s to wound him. There you go, mate. Oh no, just 1. Oh. But if you fail, you're dead, and you've used your CP reroll, haven't you?
What is it?
Have you used your CP reroll yet?
I don't think I have. No,
oh, you haven't? Oh, you kept it? Oh.
What do I need?
3+. Oh, Frax lives. Frax lives. Chaos Space Marines turn 3. Joe got 10 points primary, 5 points of secondaries because he's done secure no man's land, and then he's going to get rid of extend battle lines. So that would put you to 2, and then in my turn you'll go to 3, yeah?
Yes.
So that means it's over to Space Marines turn 4, but this objective disappears, and the other 2 are now both worth 8. Going to turn 4, I realised that I completed Defend Strongholds. That's been done, I added the 3 points on, now it's turn 4. Okay, Space Marines turn 4. I've drawn area denial, makes sense. I'm trying to deny that area in the centre to Joe. Behind enemy lines, that's going to be a CP at the end of the turn because I can't be sticking around there. So I don't have any CP because I played a stratagem called Adaptive Strategy to put my Centurions into the Tactical Doctrine so they could fall back, shoot and charge, and then I entered my army into the Assault Doctrine so I could advance and charge with my Reavers who are going for the Warpsmith or the Vindicator. My Centurions have fell back from Frax, and then Joe, because he's a filthy Chaos player, has decided to overwatch me with his Vindicator.
Rich has done that to me so many times.
I have never done that in any battle report to anyone. Please do not go back and check. So, it's do a dark pack, go on.
Goodbye, watch it, I go horrifically wrong. I mean, I passed it.
It's past it, Go on, roll d6 plus 3. Go on, maybe get a 1. Oh no. Oh no. No. 1 hit. Oh, you got sustained hits though, haven't you? So you got 2 hits.
2 hits.
They wound on 2s. Double 1.
Oops.
1 wound.
1 wound.
You could re-roll that. You've got a CP.
2 dares.
I dare you to do it.
If he dares, I have to do it.
Damn it, what I dare him for? It's AP -3 as well, isn't it? Oh, but I'm stood on the world's smallest crater, so I'm claiming cover. So, they both died anyway, so don't roll a 1 for the first damage, otherwise they don't both die. No, you kill 1, and then you leave the sergeant on a wound left. Oh no. Centurion Sergeant is an absolute bad lad, and he is going to split fire, so he's going to do heavy bolters into Frax, and he's going to do nipple cannons into the Master Executions. He's going to go try and do a double whammy. So Joe, you're going to play Armour of Contempt on Frax.
We are.
Armour of Contempt on Frax. Oh wait, I get to do, what do you call it? For a moment, I'll put it on your Warpsmith for the Reavers. Okay. Yeah, so when they charge him, because the Centurion doesn't really need it. So, heavy bolters at Frax. I hit him 3 times. I'll take that. 4s to wound. That's 1 reroll because they're twin linked. 2 armour saves, but you've played Armour Contempt, correct? For 3. So if you roll a 1, he's dead though. Oh, Frax lives. Alright, nipple cannons into that Master Executions. Alright, they hit him 4 times. That's enough to kill him. That's 3 wounds. No, yeah. And then 3 armour saves.
That's minus?
No minus, just armour saves.
3
Power armour. 2 wounds off the Master Executions. He's half dead. That's not quite what I wanted. I'm going to have to charge in.
How many does it start with?
4 is the Centurion has moved in between Greyfax and Frax. I think the names are too similar here. And then we've got my Reavers are going to stab this Warpsmith in the spine. So, take it away, me. Is hitting the Warpsmith. 4s to wound him. 4 1s. He did not roll 4 1s. He takes a wound. It's down to 3, but no one cares about that. Everyone cares about this Centurion with 1 wound fighting Frax with 1 wound. I hit him on a 4+. I hit him twice. I wound him on a 4+. Oh no! Now that Joe has chickened out from doing a dark pack. No pressure.
Dark pack.
You doing it?
Dead.
The psychology worked on him. Frax dies before he gets...
No pussy.
Put me there, Joe. After this Warpsmith's not going to do a dark pact.
4 attacks. Oh, sorry. 3s.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it all back.
I imagine.
And it's 3s again, straight
Yeah.
6.
Do it.
Oh.
1, 5 up. Oh, bounces off.
Nice.
Bounces off. We like that.
That's it.
We've got the Centurion defending the Greyfax. Milady, obviously the Centurions from Reddit. End of turn 4 for the Space Marine. Didn't score any points, no primary, no secondary, because I didn't do behind enemy lines, so get lost. Didn't do area denial, get lost as well. So they're both gone, so I get a CP, and then in Joe's turn, go to 2 CP. Chaos Space Marines, turn 4. Okay, so start of Joe's turn 4, he scored a massive 16 points on the primary because of the way this mission works. And he's drawn established logos and recover assets, which he's not interested in. He's got 2 CP. So it's really, really not looking well for this Centurion Sergeant. all of the cultists and traitor guardsmen have turned up. That Master of Executions is just a big sack full of heads. And the Vindicator is also pointing. So and he's just going to scrap these 4 and probably win as well.
I might just leave them there.
Reavers are just so naff. They don't even have AP. God, it sucks so bad. So yeah, no Overwatch. Which I'll just Overwatch because it seems to have like been the thing that we do all the time.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
do it.
Centurion Sergeant, Overwatch the Master Executions.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, get lost, pal. Get shot. Moved within range of the objective marker and activated my trap card. Heavy bolters. 2 hits. Roll again. 4 hits.
Nice.
Nice. Freeze to wound. Ooh. Twin linked. 3, 4 plus armor saves. You fail any, you're dead.
Oh my god.
No, so you've got a CP reroll, mate. If you pass that, he's alive still.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
Why not? It's got to the point of the game now where we're just doing that crazy stuff now.
Yeah.
4. Oh yeah, why is it gonna...
He's dead! He's dead! Yes, this is like true like 40k artwork. This Centurion's like stood on top of that, just shooting his bolters everywhere at everybody. After all the excitement of my Centurion killing him, yeah. I did post on my Instagram about the Vindicator saying I don't look forward to getting shot by one, and this is why. So let me guess, Dark Pact? Dark Pact, yeah. He's failed! You take D3 mortal wounds.
That's all right. I'm not taking. 1.
Only 1, oh, nightmare.
Right, D6. I've got 6 almost every time this.
Only 6 shots, mate. Terrible.
6 shots.
Who's this up, by the way?
Centurion. Nice, 2, isn't it? Get that 1 back.
Yeah, 2s. Ooh. I'm going to have to Armour of Contempt him, aren't I? Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah.
At -3.
-2.
Was it 4 of them, yeah?
Aye, 4.
So 4 ups, I have to make them all.
Imagine.
Oh, I failed 1, I've got 1 CP.
God.
I've got 1 CP. The Emperor protects! The Emperor protects the Centurion. I'll save you, my lady. The bolter.
And I get 1 back.
Yeah.
And then it's 5 6s.
Yeah. Oh, how dare you. After he's just been so epic. Don't have him get killed by a storm bolter. 2s. He's alive. He's alive. His armour is holding strong.
Launcher.
No one getting killed by Havoc launchers.
3. You never know. Right. Oh. And
5s.
5s.
How dare you. How dare you. He's alive. His armour holds strong. Go on, the Centurion. Be the demise of the Centurion to traitor guardsman. Surely not. Dark Pact, of course.
Yep. Oh, it's failed.
Failed. D3 of them die. 2 cultists go down on the way in. So there's 2 las guns. So you've got plasma pistol. You're overcharging it.
Aye.
Yeah. So
that's straight.
yeah. So your Dark Pact was for lethals.
Aye.
All right.
Against
Okay.
the Centurion.
Yeah. He dies. Dies to a. After all that, to a.
Well, does he die? The guy who shot it? No.
Oh, he dies to a
That's me. Where is he? Here, my traitor enforcer. Look at that. He's just even. Let's just pretend he's got a plasma pistol.
Legend though. We're an absolute legend.
Two of them.
Fax is now back on her own again. Her only chance now is these remaining free Reavers, because one of them got killed by all the pistol weapons on the Warpsmith. So 12 attacks against the Warpsmith, re-rolling because we've got off on him still. Him though. Oh, that's at 6. 6. If you roll 3 ones, he's dead. I'm still in it.
Oh, sorry.
That's 1. Oh, he's took 1 more wound. Uh-oh. Warpsmith attacking back.
Yep.
4 attacks.
Freeze.
And freeze.
And freeze. Oh, terrible.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
2 of them, 5s and 6s. He strikes down another Reaver, the injured one, leaving only 2 Reavers left for turn 5. Joe didn't score any of his secondaries at the end. He got rid of them for a CP, and then it's just going to go into Space Marines turn 5. I get my CP at the start of that. So it's last turn of the game. All I've got left is 2 Reavers, but I've got a plan. Drawn cards, spend CP, but none of that matters because Joe is going to be starting his new career in stand-up comedy soon. So I would have put off a moment on this unit of Traitor Guardsmen because I paid a CP so I could leave combat, shoot and charge. The Reavers were like, these are much easier to stab, so they left the Warpsmith. They're running past Greyfax to protect her from the cultists going to grab her, and guess what's going to happen? The Vindicator's overwatching them. Okay, so...
I might add, Richie asked me, Overwatch?
You were going to do it anyway.
And I replied, oh yeah, I think I will.
Right, so the game is probably over because this Demolisher Cannon is about to demolish these 2 Space Marines. Just roll it now, mate. Your Dark Pact, of course. You've passed. D6 plus 3. 45, mate. Terrible rolling. Terrible.
2.
Shame, dear.
Oh, I need 6s on 3.
2s. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's 4 hits. 2s?
2s. You never know. Oh, 3.
Oh, you need to roll 3 6s. I did not. The game's over. GG. GG.
Sort of curiosity. There's 2 and a 4.
Anything but secondaries. All that's left to know is just Joe scored the massive 16 at the end, and the end of the game looks like this. Poor Greyfax surrounded by the Traitor Guardsmen who are going to drag her off, and God knows what they've got in store for her now. That was the most physically demanding game of Warhammer 40,000 I have ever played. It is absolutely boiling, and my hat is not coming up. Alright, I don't care how many doggy days you give us, it's not coming up. How are you feeling?
Exhausted. Drained.
Yeah.
3 stone right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm suffering from a little bit of depression as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it because of those dice?
A little bit, yeah.
You still got to pick a man on the match though, mate. And I was thinking now, like, are you going to pick the Vindicator or are you going to pick the Master Executions?
No, do you know what it is? I'm going to pick the Master Executions, just because I think it's class.
Yeah.
The Vindicator, I knew it would do mid, because you rave about them all the time. But Master Executions was fun, it was class.
Yeah, and Joe's leaving me here, and I'm going to paint the helmet on his head
on the back
to look like a Aurora Legion guy, so that'd be really cool, keep tied together. My man of the match has got to be that Centurion who tried his hardest. He was just, for ages, just shooting with nipple cannons, giving it to everybody, but eventually he got brought down by Traitor Guardsmen of all things. So we're going to try and tie this together. So the Chaos have captured Greyfax, and Joe's used like his Space Marine sort of style units and not many of the Chaos Demon-y stuff. So in our next game we're going to use like Joe's possessed and his demons and things like that. So yeah, we're going to have another showdown, and maybe we can do the whole save the princess and save Greyfax before she gets sacrificed in some big chaos. I'll try and make like a cool chaos altar for the next game. So yeah, we'll see you all at the next one hopefully.